One of the key features of Kurator is its ability to save detailed content summary with the links that you save. And in this presentation, I want to make references to two of the applications where this becomes really important. One is when you want to publish your gallery, and the key here is that you want to tell people what the content is about and share your own insights or video transcripts that make it easier for people to navigate it. And the second one is when you use this content for use in optimalChat, which is an openAI generated chatbot that uses the content in the summary to generate its responses and reference points. Let's take a look to see how it all works. For our example, I'm going to use two types of content: video content and text content, blogs, news, articles, and so forth. First, let's take a look at the video content, and we're going to use both of our tools, Merlin and Glasp, to generate summaries. Now, the great news is that both of these tools are Chrome extensions or browser extensions that easily integrate with your browser and seamlessly work with Kurator. You can see I have both of them installed. I'm first going to summarize the content with Merlin. So any YouTube page that I'm on, I can now use the content summarizer from Merlin by simply clicking on Get the Transcripts, and it's going to generate either a transcript or a summary. Here I want to use a summary, and all I have to do at this point, once I generate the summary, is to copy the summary over to my Kurator app. And in order to do that, I simply click on the icon over here. It says copied. Now I go over and activate Kurator. You can see that it has scraped information. I'm going to choose to put it in my YouTube videos. I can then modify the headline. I can scan for images and put the right image in there. And in content summary, I'm simply going to paste the information. Now with Merlin, it provides two sets of summaries, a short summary and a detailed summary. I like to get rid of the short summary over here, add my own comments, usually up on top, and then edit these URL links, which are really the timestamps over here, because when I publish it, having these URLs in there don't really serve as a purpose with Kurator, and they don't look good. So you simply have to go in there and edit that information and then add your own content tags, ChatGPT, and AI tools maybe, and then modify the publisher and the author if you choose to, and create it. So this is how Merlin works. And then Glasp basically creates again a transcript like you saw, but then I can quickly click on the ChatGPT button, and it will take the content and it will use the transcript to generate a summary based on the prompts that I have given to the content. I can also generate my own stylized summary. For that, I just copy the transcript, go over to my ChatGPT and say, give me a summary and the key takeaways for this post. Let me edit this summary, and then I'm going to just paste that, and you can see from here that it's going to now generate a different type of a summary, and it's going to break down all of the tools that they have covered over here. And at this point, I can simply copy this from here, go over to my page, the Kurator, like you see here, and paste this in there. Now, depending on whether you want this for your website gallery as a way to share that on social media or inform people, or you want it for your optimal chat, the type of descriptions that you put in here are going to matter a lot. And then it's up to you on how you experiment with this and get the right type of summary for your own purposes. For our next example, we're going to take a look at a blog post, a news article, and see how we can use both Merlin and Glasp to generate summaries. So Merlin is simple. You can see that it has a button here to summarize, and it's going to then, summarize the content, copy. Now again, I'm going to maybe put this under my research over here, scan for images, and then simply paste this over, always making sure that the publisher and the author are correct. I'm going to put in ChatGPT. I'm going to put in RAG because that's what it's about, and paste this information in here. And now I have a quick summary of this post so that I can quickly refer to it. Now, if I was going to do it with Glasp, again, two methods. One of the key features of Glasp is the social highlighter. So I can basically highlight different areas of the post that I want to have summarized, give it different colors, what is RAG, right? So I would probably go through this in detail and only highlight the areas that I think are important to my summary. And once I'm done with highlighting them, I can then use Glasp to generate an AI summary. As you can see over here, it's going to generate the summary. And sometimes when it comes to these news articles, you can use both of the summaries together. So this is more, as you can see, a breakdown. And what I can do over here is I can just simply copy the summary up on top so that I both have the breakdown and the summary. I always like to format these in a way that when I publish them, it makes them easier to read. And that means adding paragraphs in here. As you know, reading initial just statements makes it easier. Paragraphs that are just one or two statements is a lot easier to follow what's being said in here. And here you have it, a nice summary that, again, both the chatbot and when you publish it, the users can refer to in order to get a quick understanding of what this post is about. Save it, and this content is now ready to be published, also ready to be used with your chatbots. The use case for doing all of this is to give you editorial power to publish your own content. As you can see from this article, a RAG system is a system that allows you to apply OpenAI and ChatGPT to your own personal content. And with Kurator, you can create that database for your content and also use these tools to quickly generate summaries and modify them according to your own editorial ideas and vision. Give it a try. This is a really powerful tool for becoming your own media center and very quickly generating content that can be extremely useful for your audience.